Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Powell, thank you for being here today. The recent expansion of the deficits as a result of a mix of things, budget deals, an aging population, and big tax cuts largely benefiting the wealthy. As Congress considers policy changes in the next couple of years, appreciating your focus is not policy, but where do you think that should be on our list of priorities, and over what time period would be most prudent for us to act on the deficit?
Well, I think that the most successful plans to get back on a sustainable path are those that take place consistently over a long period of time. It's not something that it's wise to make sharp cuts and increase taxes, cut spending really sharply. It's something that should be done consistently and stuck to over a long period of time. And that's what seems to work over time.
Start now and be consistent would be probably.
Yes, I mean, ultimately there's no substitute for having a broad national commitment to being on a sustainable path. And that has to have the public support, and it has to, there have to be leaders who are willing to stick to that path over a long period of time.
Okay. The Treasury reported we spent $376 billion on net interest outlays, which is about 8% of federal outlays, or 2% of the GDP, highest level since 2001. We risk spending more on paying off our debt than we spend on children by next year, and we're projected to spend more on interest than we spend on our national defense by 2025. What are the consequences both lawmakers and the public face as our debt rises and interest payments increase, and particularly, how does this affect our ability to react to emergencies?
Well, the first thing is that over time, as you spend more time servicing debt, those resources are not going to be available to future generations to educate themselves and their children, to maintain good health.
Build infrastructure.
Build infrastructure, all the things that we want to be using tax dollars for to compete internationally and to build a great country. That was the. Sorry, what was the sort
of the focus? The ability to respond to emergencies, whether financial security.
Sorry, the other piece of it is that, and this is not the case today. There is fiscal space to react today, and there will be for some time. But over time, fiscal policy has been a key way that the government has reacted to support the economy in times of weakness. Over time, as debt grows, it may be that lawmakers are less willing or even less able to do so. And in a world of very low interest rates, it's very important that Congress be able to support the economy because we won't have as much room to cut. We'll be using all of our tools aggressively, but we'll need fiscal help possibly.
Finally, in my last few seconds, I just want to acknowledge the significant progress you've made in becoming more transparent at the Fed, but also to reinforce that it's important for your continued independence to be maintained, and certainly you'll get that support from me. Thank you.
Thank you.